Hello everyone, Dark Fedora here. We are finally playing a game that I wanted to play for a little while now, Little Guardsman. Now, from what I've seen so far, I haven't seen too much, but it actually looks amazing. And what I'm getting from it is like a Papers, Please kind of premise, and I've just been very excited for this. So let's get right into it, shall we? We have different slots, slot A, slot B, slot C. Well, we're gonna do slot A. We have never had a slot. And obviously we're gonna do a new game. So let's get started.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
So far, so good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Also, I'm keeping quiet while the dialogue plays. So here we go.
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Yes, let's hope. Now here we go. We're getting to the real stuff now. Well, sort of. An old lady.
Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Yummy! It looks like a Cinnabon. Oh, dude. I like Cinnabon. Cinnabons are delish. Yeah.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Did you hear how his voice quality went from lower to higher gradually?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial first slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Alright, select any highlighted element to learn about it. Okay. So, here we are. We got the grandma.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Alright, so that's it. So clicking the person is interrogating them. There's a phone we can call people with. I think this is where the tools are. Yep, look at
Our
that.
tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why do the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
Yeah,
No
why?
more questions.
Oh, come on. That's bullshit. So we got a decoder ring, got a metal detector, a truth spray, an x-ray, and a bullwhip. I don't know why a bullwhip needs to be powered by a crystal, but whatever. We got a bag here.
Didn't
That's
we
our
cover
inventory.
this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
Oh yeah.
Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Okay, good. And then this. This is the Royal Writ. The first thing you do when you start your shift is take a look. Okay, if the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. Oh shit, hell yeah. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash. Yeah, sure. There will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly, a group of sweet grannies and grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there is a cash bonus in it for you. Damn. It's got a lot of information you'll need to do your job. You could select the Royal Writ anytime and it won't cost you any action points. Cool. And this is the phone.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Each call costs an action point.
Cool. And then I think this is the control panel.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Now, you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
That makes sense, yep.
Sometimes?
What happened to this? What is this? Oh, that must be jail. Why is it broken?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now. So just pick a damn lever already.
Well, okay, we're gonna let the grandma in. We're gonna jail grandma. We're gonna admit grandma in. We love our granny. She is awesome. She is sweet.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Wow, grandson's inheritance, Jesus.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
So let's go gambling.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
All right, now is I think when we get to the big stuff, like the actual real stuff. The Royal Wit, and this is the same stuff as last time. Okay. Here we go. First person.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Well, we'll just have to see, Mr. Fancy Guy. Let me look at the Royal Writ again. Something about the... from the desk of Councilwoman Ash. There will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by the members of the Mages Guild. If any speakers come to the link, please call my office. Okay. So we must call Ash.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
Sounds good. But should we let's interrogate him just... Wait, should we? I don't know. Let me see. Hold on.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
Should we tease them or doubt them? I feel like let's doubt them. Let's not tease them. Let's not fuck with them.
I doubt that. I think I could figure it out.
Many non-magical beings have attempted to learn the arts, and many of those have gone mad trying to even comprehend them. Be warned.
Okay, so that didn't exactly do much for us. We just let him in then? They would just let him in, honestly. His story tracks, so, and Ash said that they would escort him, so.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
All right. You read the wit and followed orders. Good little guardsman. Hey. All right, another person. Dear God.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
God, Jesus, no wonder he cheated on you.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
Brother.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Okay. See, oh, well, I guess this doesn't do anything for us, so... Let's interrogator.
It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them. And you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun. I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so lousy.
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
Ah, so she just gave us a little hint to as to what to do.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
My boys don't know how to spell. That's crazy, though. Do we spray, like, truth serum on it? Well, we already used a decoder ring. I don't think I want to use any more crystals. Not 100% sure. I feel like truth spray would be... Let's... Do we interrogate her again? I think so, maybe. Just in case.
I knew I never should have introduced them to each other. Kelly was my hairdresser. Was is the key word. Can I go get my kids now?
People come and go, but no matter what, you'll always be those kids' mother.
You're right. I will be, no matter who that low-life jerk ex-husband Orlando dates. Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome, creepy Cyclops bitch. Go ahead. You're good to go. You're personally good to go from me.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
You named one of them Orlando Jr. I guess the dad must have named him that.
Good luck.
Hey. Good use of the decoder ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. That ain't no mama bear. That's a mama whale. That's a mama whale. Oh.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp!
Yes, sir.
Damn, bro.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, so immediately this guy is an asshole and is treating this guy like shit. The Sprawl Cavern. Interrogate first.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
That's crazy. He shouldn't threaten to whip people. Actually, that reminds Lil of her toolkit.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a deposit.
One more outburst, and it will be back in the cage with you.
Yo. Hold on a minute. Maybe we should bullwhip him. Maybe, because he's whipping the goblin.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold?
Blood gold.
Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
Bro, British people.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars. I
Confiscate.
think I need to hold on to these.
Yeah, we got a little achievement.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am.
Okay, guy. Okay.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
What the fuck is up with you? Yeah, dog. Hell no. I don't know if I should let him in. I might need help. Let's try Striker, maybe. I don't know.
Blood gold. We've been on the lookout for mules bringing it into the sprawl for years now. Deny this man immediately. Well spotted, Guardsman. You are a credit to the force.
Yes, let's go. Yeah, bro, you're getting fucking denied. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shoo, shoo. Shoo away now. Yeah, blood gold carrying around.
It's
God
the
damn.
goblin's fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creature. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
But, sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
Sure I will. Old man. You'll probably die. You'll probably die and be put in a casket about 6 feet under before you can get to me. You foiled a blood gold trafficker on your first damn day? Legend. Our phone is ringing. Hello, pick up your phone. Big boy, come pick up your phone. Don't go to a voicemail. I'm just being funny.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn. Damn, that's crazy.
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
I find it really funny. She has the longest name in the universe. She has the shortest.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
Damn, that's crazy. She hung up. Fuck. Oh, I hear a person. Oh.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
American.
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches is the name. God, he's such an American.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Oh, funny name. We in the wit, it said if there's any funny name or something like that, call Malcolm.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
It looks like him. It does. Maybe we can return it.
He's right. Everything is in order.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Remember in the wit, depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest.
Garby Bunches.
Yeah.
Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
I don't think children want to hear about capitalism, but sure.
I've always said this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
I look forward to buying something.
God. This is so funny. Look at his makeshift suit. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this time we use the truth spray, because I'm actually unsure. Let's try it. Uh-oh.
Nice try, kid. As a merchant on the road, I spent the last few years building up a tolerance to the active ingredient in truth spray.
Well, that's unexpected.
You know what they say. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Inconceivable.
Well, now I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? Admit him in, or... I'm so confused. Sure. His story seems to check... It seems to check out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to admit him in. I don't know, I think he's good. He has the documentation and everything, so...
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Oh my god. Who would have known that a funny name would lead to connecting Jester Malcolm to one of his historical heroes? Good job. Yay, we did it. Yippee! Bells ring in the distance. No more, folks. Time to close up shop. All right. Ah, so close. Due to your exceptional job performance, 3.80, you were paid 30 gold for this shift. Love to hear that. You did Mrs. Abernathy, Tyrenius, and Thanatos, Denise the Cyclops, and Grumpkin Pete Dankworth, and Whelp, and Garby Bunches. Alright, let's go. Garby Bunches, I can't with Garby Bunches, man. There's the dig site. And the dig site. Let's go to the dig site. Hey, there she is. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine, all pretty basic stuff. Ah, so we can move around with the WASD keys. Ooh. Oh, my big ass hair bouncing around. Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Little notices the words Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. The hole is so deep you can't see the bottom. They must have a really good ladder guy. Damn, look at that. There is a ladder there, I didn't even notice. You see a small cot and a pile of clothes through the gap. Dr. B must sleep here. Damn, she sleeps in her fucking lab, wow.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Where exactly am I?
You're at the entrance to the greatest archaeological discovery of our lifetimes. I am Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version? It's a hole in the ground where we get power crystals from.
That was short. Sweet.
Funny.
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure!
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery, or more exposition, as you might say. You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a gnomous astrolabe, they can produce temporal anomalies. We began experimenting by fashioning teeny tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them. We perfected the process and found that we could send these mice back minutes, hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate.
Just do it for the love of God. Push the button. All right, one more nod.
Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah 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 resonance chamber, blah.
Push the button. Okay. I wonder which option we should choose. Is it push the button or push the button? Or we can pick push the button. Let's pick push the button.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Bro, that shit hit hard.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
Damn. Oh my God, it's Garby Bunches.
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Garby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Garby Blanchers.
Oh, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
I think we should just let him in this time. I mean, literally, we already
He's
did
right.
good on this.
Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Well, we already interviewed this guy. We already did everything good with this guy, so he's fine. You're good, Garbs.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
And then he left. There's Garby, but Jesus Christ. We're messing with time now.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
I'm surprised B doesn't remember that. No, whatever. I feel like she was in such close proximity. I feel like she would have noticed that. Back to the dig site we go. Hey. 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 Hey, we've come back for your soul.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von
Matterhorn,
head of archaeological...
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
No, she said you could call it B.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Wait, am I picking her response? Magic mushrooms? Bro, what shit are you on? Get me on that.
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My
Crazy.
invention! How did you get that?
That's crazy.
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
I'm sorry, what? No, not again. Oh.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
Every single person who enjoys people getting hurt YouTube videos.
You'd want that?
Yes. Yes, trip and fall.
I have a feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Yeah. Lil has a point.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
I'm not kidding. Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Oh yeah, we think we're heading home now. Back to the tavern. The tavern is our home. Wow. Hey, let's go. Hello there.
Your dad's over there.
Here he is. Talk to her too. Can I not talk to her? Lil doesn't really have anywhere else to be. The Twisted Sisters Tavern. Legend has it that this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. That's where they keep the good stuff. Arda will only open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. You remember this working when you were little. Pretty great collection of tunes. Your dad always says if you ever save enough money, you could chip in to get her fixed. This ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire going.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Should we give him the gold or should we not give him the gold? Oh, what would, uh-oh, I don't know what to do here. Let's try it and see what happens. Wing it.
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping. I don't think he likes his work.
This is perfect! Arda, a round for everybody! I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again, Lil.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I work the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable.
Stop it!
But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Let's hit the sack, alright. On her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernethy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big goblet ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe. For now. Tyrannus and Thanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He is in debt to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth attendance to the sprawl. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. Due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coot Grumpkin D.T. Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to B.S. Bank of the Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. We have an American behind the tavern now.
Good morning. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the Sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh! With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to The Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
Alright, so that'll do for this episode of Little Guardsman. Each and every episode will be a part of the Little Guardsman thing. Gameplay, chapters, whatever. So we just completed the tutorial level and chapter 1, or part 1. And I really hope you guys will like the series. I'm actually really liking this game, and it's actually pretty funny. So I hope you all have a good one. Peace.